Yo YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Not. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the GK61 60% keyboard with Gateron optical silver switches. And more specifically, we're going to be talking about if I recommend this keyboard for Fortnite. Now, I personally have been using this keyboard for about 10 months, and there's definitely a reason for that we're going to get into in the video. But before we get started, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, if you want to see more content like this and more Fortnite content in the future. So let's talk about it. The GK61 is a mechanical keyboard with a 60% form factor. Personally, I really like having 60% keyboards because it leaves me with a lot of desk space, and I never really have to worry about my mouse hitting my keyboard. A notable pro who uses the GK61 would be Scented. Now, Scented uses the Gateron optical yellow switches, which are a little bit faster, but some people say the Gateron optical yellows are a little too fast and it's easy to misclick with them. So that's why I went with the silvers, but of course, it would all come down to personal preference. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who are wondering what an optical switch even is. So to put it simply, on a normal mechanical keyboard, when you press your switch down, it sends that signal to your PC, and that lets the PC know that you pressed the key. Optical switches, on the other hand, are going to use an infrared light to detect that key press, which sends the information to the PC faster and makes it extremely responsive in comparison. Optical switches only have a 0.2 millisecond response time. If you pair that with a 1.5 millimeter actuation on this keyboard, you'll start to realize exactly why this thing is so underrated and so good for Fortnite. The GK61 also has a 100Hz polling rate instead of a 1000Hz polling rate like a lot of keyboards the pros use. This basically means that it's sending less information to your PC, which is going to give you a little bit less delay. And in a game like Fortnite where everything comes down to milliseconds, that's definitely not something to overlook. It comes with hot swappable PCB keycaps, and it also connects via USB-C, so you can use custom wires as well if you're into that kind of thing. The GK61 also doesn't have an adjustable stand, but I personally like the 4 rubber sticky feet that it has at the bottom. In my opinion, they do a great job of keeping the keyboard in place. So now let's go ahead and switch over to some IRL footage. We're going to do a sound test, and I'm also going to show you guys just how responsive this keyboard really is. Alright guys, let's go ahead and turn the FPS up to 240, 1 millisecond delay, and as you guys can see, every single time I press something on my keyboard, very responsive. So I know it's not the greatest angle in the world, guys, but hopefully this gives you a decent idea. This is an extremely responsive keyboard. Now taking a quick look at the price of the GK61. The black model with the silver optical switches is only $69.99 on Amazon right now. I'll have that link in the description for anyone who's interested in purchasing it. But yeah, I would definitely consider this keyboard budget friendly. In fact, I would definitely say this is one of the best budget keyboards on the market. So if you're trying to improve your gameplay but you don't want to invest in something as expensive as the Apex Pro TKL, the GK61 is definitely an amazing keyboard that I would highly recommend considering. My only cons for the keyboard are that it has a very hollow frame, and that can sometimes magnify the sound of your key clicks. So if you're an audiophile and you're weird about that type of thing, maybe, just maybe, this keyboard isn't for you. But let's be honest, we all play Fortnite. We all kind of like our keyboard to sound a little bit obnoxious. So yeah guys, that just about wraps up my review of the GK61. Like I said, I've been using this keyboard for about 10 months, and I really don't see myself switching anytime soon. Thank you if you made it to the end of the video, and if you guys found this helpful in any way, the easiest way to support me is just dropping a like and subscribe. It really does go a long way. I've got a ton of content planned for you guys in the next couple of months that I really don't think you're going to want to miss. So with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.